as embodied by your rightful princes, Prince and Eduardo, who have this day ascended to the thrones of the summits, and prove yet again that she is strong, that she is beautiful, that she is wise.
Champion.
Looking great. Their Highnesses invite their Excellencies of Aviantum into their court.
Please welcome the Baron and Baroness of Adianta, Antoninus and Resplendent, Isis Asbestet, and her squirrel.
Welcome.
Your Excellencies, welcome.
Their Highnesses welcome into their court their Excellencies of Terra Pomaria.
Behold! Before you now stride, well behind me, but before you, that bastion of beauty, the Baroness Anna von Engelberg, and that cask, nay, that butt of charisma, Baron Stefan of Terra Pomaria.
Welcome. Please join us in our court.
Their Highnesses welcome into their court their Excellencies of Glendoofin.
Lords, ladies, assembled gentles, you know them, you love them. Over in the sky, pantheon, blessed lands, go! Baroness Philosophia, man's yours!
Careful when you sit down.
Don't fire miles.
Now resumes the court of their Alpine Highnesses, Prince Finn and Prince Eduardo. Your Highnesses, have you words for these your people?
It's been an amazing day. It's been a lot of high energy, a lot of love, a lot of laughter, and I can continue to see that joy in the eyes that I spoke this morning. Please make that joy continue throughout the rest of the evening and the rest of the weekend. No? No other words?
Just thank you all.
Their Highnesses bid you to be comfortable.
So, another thing we're going to do, besides the DEIB statement, is that we'd like to recognize when we're outside of the summit, those people that have traveled with us and traveled from the summit to the events. And when we're inside of the summit, we'd like to take a minute and recognize those that are from outside of the summits. So if those people that are from outside of the summits, if you could stand and give a little wave. Thank you all for making the travel, the long distance to come to the summits. We appreciate it. And we really feel the love that you have for us by traveling all that way. So thank you so much for coming.
To those who traveled long distances to be here, a joyous noise. Your Highnesses, William Joffrey the Rogue, Summit's Captain of Cats, has matters of the Principality for their Alpine Highnesses court.
He should make himself known.
Your Highnesses, it has come to that sad time. My year of service is up, and regretfully, I must return my regalia into your keeping. But fear not, we have found a most worthy general to take my place. He's good at that.
Please up.
We thank you for your faithful and diligent service as our captain of cats, and we will not forget this service.
To ourselves and our principality.
We ask but one final service.
We ask but one final service
Before we release
before we release
you,
you,
to provide us with a successor
To-
worthy of championship.
to provide us with a
With a
successor
successor.
worthy of the championship.
Call forward Alejandro Romero, champion of Terra Primaria.
Alejandro Romero, champion of Terra Primaria, present yourself in court.
Your Alpine Highnesses, I present unto you Alejandro Romero, champion of the barony of Terra Primaria, which has furnished you many champions.
We again thank you for,
For
our
your
service,
service for our,
as our
as our
champion.
champion.
Know that William Joffrey the Rose has
No, oh.
served to the
Know that
Know that William Joffrey has served
us as well as our champion,
us
Us
as well as our champion,
and we place great faith in his
and we place great faith in his counsel
for the choice of
for the choice of his successor.
will be continued faithful and diligent service to the Highnesses.
Will you continue the faithful and diligent service that he has given us?
Victorious this day,
Victorious this day,
I would serve as captain of cats,
I would serve as captain of cats,
champion of the rapier in this principle.
champion of the rapier in this principality.
We find your skill fit and worthy,
We find your skill fit and worthy,
and accept your service.
and accept your service.
Bring forth the grail of the summits.
Bring forth the grail of the summits.
Here do I swear by mouth and hand,
Here do I swear by mouth and hand,
my fealty and true service.
my fealty and true service.
Faith and true service will I bear unto you
Faith and true service will I bear unto you
in all that may concern this realm,
in all that may concern this realm,
parrying all attacks upon you,
parrying all attacks upon you.
so long as you rule the summits.
So long as you rule the summits,
The waters of the grail run clear,
the waters of the grail run clear,
and the silver griffin flies free.
and the silver griffin flies free.
So say I.
So say I, Alejandro Romero.
This do we hear for our part.
This do we hear, and for our part,
We pledge to you and your household our protection.
we pledge to you and your household our protection. We will watch over you and shelter you.
Place ourselves between you and all your foes.
We will place ourselves between you and all our foes,
For so long as we rule the summits,
for so long as we rule the summits,
and the high mountains hold the grail up to the sky.
and the high mountains hold the grail up to the sky.
So say we, Finn, Prince.
So say we, Eduardo, Prince.
Take the regalia of the captain of cats,
I take from you the regalia of the captain of cats,
our champion of the rapier.
our champion of rapier.
Magic trick. Now you give it to him.
We've got some more happening. Thank you. That's yours. Okay, now. Or this. Do I say anything while I put this up?
No, only once a day.
Which side? I don't have my belt on. Okay. Shoulder.
Please take your place at our side in our court.
Alejandro, turn around.
For the outgoing and incoming captain of cats! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Thank you for your service.
I wish it could have been longer.
Will Kai Grimm and Eric Catherinson please present themselves before the Griffin Princes?
So first off, I want to say service starts at the smallest level. Children who provide their heart and dedication and joy into things that they create and help and the activities that they want to be a part of, it starts with the children. So this award is dedicated to the children for their service hearts, should they ever grow bigger.
We thank both of you for everything that you've done, not only just for us in this short period of time, but for our principality as well. You're there, you're a helping hand, you carry things, you lift things, you are always there to help. And we so appreciate that. So please listen to these words.
All are honored when they meet someone such as you, Kai, and you, Eric. You display the values we honor throughout our principality, kingdom, and society. Courtesy, chivalry, and helpfulness are among the virtues we find in you. Thus do we award you membership into the Order of the Griffin's Egg of the Summits. By the younger members of our principality, let all share our pride in your efforts and acknowledge your honorable deeds. Done by our hand and seal this 9th day of December, Anno Societatis 58, that being 2023 Gregorian. Griffin Prince, Finn. Griffin Prince, Eduardo.
So we'd just like to say really quickly that previously this was known as where's Barrack and Liesel? The Golden Star, but in German. We are changing the names to the Order of the Griffin's Egg, and this is the first Griffin's Egg first 2 Griffin's Eggs we're giving out.
This was originally designed and calligraphied by Janara Windswift, and the illumination by Christmas Carol.
And then this one was designed and calligraphied by Janara Windswift, and it's illuminated by Zalika. Do you want me to get it on there?
So thank you.
And we're not going to sing "The Children's Are Our Future," but they are.
For the newest Griffin's Eggs of the Summit! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! At this time, their Highnesses invite the children of the Summit to come join Kai and Eric in front of the thrones.
Children's Park.
Nice job.
Wait.
No,
Wait. Come here first. There's no more Senate.
Thank you.
So for those of you that are not from Ontier or the Summits, we give the children some recognition, and they get to choose something from the children's box once the children's box goes to the back. So thank you so much. We appreciate you all, and have fun choosing something.
No, to the back. Can I go?
For the future of the Summit, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Your Highnesses, a request has been made by the ever-talented members of Glendoofin. May they be called before you.
Please. Yes, please.
The barony of Glendoofin is invited to present to their Highnesses.
Your Highnesses, we would like to present a song to you and the rest of the court this evening. You recently heard it at Samhain, Blue Feathers and Rainbow Belts. To the rest of the members who have not heard this song yet, earlier this summer there was a really lovely discussion between our Baron Pierce and Charles de Bourbon, recounting the history of Clan Blue Feather and talking about the symbolism of Clan Blue Feather and how we need to also utilize other symbols that are approachable to folks who are coming into it. And as a result of that really lovely conversation, I wrote a song. And so we would like to perform it for you today.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Temperature changes, man. Yeah, it's the whole thing. There we go.
Not long ago, you were hidden away behind closet doors, stuck in wardrobes that may contain all the prettiest garb in the world, but you couldn't don the pearls. It wasn't safe and it wasn't fair. Casual insults with nary a care. Propriety be damned, shouted and raged as the game was slowly changed. Rainbow belts and blue feather caps stand proud together and never turn back. Face forward, friend, and we'll stand behind you. Rainbow family, we love you. So many stories that I've heard and seen feature the love of a fabulous queen. He, she, or they doesn't matter to me. Just tell me who you are. Dresses and tunics and doublets galore. Please just show up and come as you are. No matter the colors that represent you, I'll dance with every hue. Rainbow belts and blue feather caps stand proud together, don't ever turn back. Face forward, friend, and we'll stand behind you. Rainbow family, we love you. For all of the glorious progress we've made, sometimes the horizon is dark with a haze, but shoulder to shoulder like Romans stand tall, shields up, you will not fall. Your joy and wholeness, it can't be contained, and so we have gathered to shout out the names of all of our futures and all who once slain. Don your pride and walk head high. Rainbow belts and blue feather caps stand proud together and never turn back. Face forward, friend, and we'll stand behind you. Rainbow family, we love you. Rainbow belts and blue feather caps stand down together and never turn back. Face forward, friend, and we'll stand behind you. Rainbow family, we love you.
Thank you all so much. And these are our rain coins, and we'd like you to have the first ones. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
For the talent of these bards, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Their Highnesses invite Catherine de Langley into their court.
No,
Sounds
that's fine,
pretty
Joe. We'd just like to take a minute and thank Catherine for the wonderful day board that she put together.
How many of you enjoyed the day board today?
And we have a little bit of largesse for
Thank you.
and the people that help. I'll tell Juan. I'll talk to Juana tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For those that feed us all, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Their Highnesses summon William Joffrey the Rogue into court. I hope you enjoyed that very short break.
I'm back, Your Highnesses. What do you need me to do?
So thank you so much for being our captain of cats. We got to start this whole process as soon as we stepped up. So it was a wonderful tournament. It was great to watch today. I loved seeing all the fighting and the different styles. I loved the change up, watching the different weapon types. So you put on a really good tournament, and thank you so much for being a part of this community and helping that continue.
Thank you, Your Highnesses. It's my honor.
And thank you for explaining things to someone who doesn't understand all the rapier ins and outs, and really helping shepherd this tournament to today and selecting our new captain of cats and coin.
Thank you very much.
Swift is the arrow, sharp is the sword, but none is as quick and agile as the rapier fighter. You have proven to be the champion amongst all and the master of the rapier. Today we invite you, Sir William Joffrey the Rogue, to become a member of the Order of the Blade and Buckler. Thank you those who all this day forward that you have held the great title. Thus done by our hand and seal this 9th day of December, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian. Prince Finn, Prince Eduardo.
Thank you for your
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your service. You-
For the newest recipient of the Blade and Buckler, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Oh, and the person that did the scroll-like object, Joffrey.
Hey, Joffrey, can you read the back?
Designed by Master Alarin Ackenstaff. Painted by Elizabeth N. DeGrasse.
So, as some of you might know, we had some space issues and some timing issues today. And 2 of the classes that we were really hoping would run weren't able to. The cultural, I'm going to get the name of it wrong, but the cultural appropriation versus appreciation. That one will be rescheduled and we'll do it online. So it would be great and we'll make sure it gets spread far and wide through our barons and baronesses. So please attend that class. It's really important to us that our statement this morning is not just words, but we have resources and actions that support those words. Because if it's just us saying those things, it's nothing. So we want to make sure that we support our populace with resources and classes. The second class that was rescheduled was Maîtresse Geneviève's class on See Something, Say Something. We will look at rescheduling that, but we haven't found out a time. We're going to wait and see how quickly she recovers.
There's also going to be the
There's also an opportunity the same day as Midwinter's Feast in Adiantum to do an online DEIB symposium. There's lots and lots of great classes that are happening. That's been already publicized, but we'll continue to publicize it. It's going to be in January after 12th night. I was going to say Excellency. His Highness and I will be teaching a class called Prince and Prince, creating space for the LGBTQ plus community in the fighting community. And then I will be teaching a class on the history and what we need to do next on inspirational equality. So please come and take those classes if you can, and other people's classes. We'd appreciate it.
Their Highnesses invite forward everyone for whom this is their first event.
No, Jeffrey.
Especially those we know by faith. So let me explain also a little bit for those people that have come from outside of on tier. We have a tradition where all of our principalities, I think, and the kingdom for newcomers, we give something to our newcomers, because newcomers that have their first event, the children are our future, but also people that have come for the first time are also our future. So we give out a cup and a cap to our newcomers to say thank you for joining us. We hope you come back. We hope that you enjoyed yourselves today, and please choose a cup and a cap for you. Because in period, you always had your head covered, so there's a cap in there for you. Thank you so much.
For the newcomers, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
This is a big event for your first event.
Their Highnesses summon into court Elizabeth Ann de Gresse.
For those of you that don't know, thank you. Elizabeth is our event steward today, so we just wanted. And she has maybe a few things to say to the populace.
We had 165 people come through gate. Thank you so very much for coming. I really appreciate it. You made this so much fun.
And as a token and a thank you, please accept some largesse for your staff for hosting such a wonderful event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
For the event steward and staff, without whom none of this would be possible. 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! But you were not dismissed yet.
We have something.
So we've had many recommendations, and we've heard such amazing words about Elizabeth. We've seen her work today. We've seen the beautiful scrolls that she produces and the smiles on the recipients' faces. And we would like to take a minute and recognize her.
With blackened fingers, sharp eyes, and keen hands, our scribes toil over gleaming parchment, using gem-like colors to illuminate beautiful works of art, which we, the coronet, are privileged to award to our deserving populace. The Principality of the Summits runs on the skill and perseverance of those scribes within our community, further enriching their dedication and creativity. Thus, for this tremendous labor and artistic magnificence, with quill or brush or shining gilt, do we, Alpine Prince Finn and Alpine Prince Eduardo, recognize the service of our subject, Elizabeth Ann de Gresse, with entrance into our Order of the Argent Quill. December, that is 2023 Gregorian.
And this scroll was created by Adrienne von Brandenburg.
Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you. And whoever helped at all, please meet me after court. I have something for you.
For the newest Argent Quill! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hurrah! Their Highnesses summon Zenobia Fiorentini into court.
So, I wanted to speak to your amazing artistry. You don't have to kneel.
I get my new knee in January, so.
Talent and skill done by your hand is awe-inspiring. And it leaves me speechless, be it mostly with clothing,
Food.
just your joy and the passion that you bring to what you create is infectious. And we are all the better for having experienced such wonders, be it food or clothing. So we have words for you.
There are three virtues which make up the symbol of our great land. The griffin shows our fierce martial skill. The mountain stands for enduring service. The laurel wreath is the symbol of our artisans. Without the fair laurel, there would be none to enrich our lands through the beauty of their art. Thus, Zenobia Fiorentini, do we, fairest princes, Finn Bainson and Eduardo Francesco Maria Lucrezia, wish to recognize your glorious contributions and grant unto you the Grail of the Summits in recognition of your artistic skills. Bear our sign with pride. Set by our hand and seal this 9th day of December, Anno Societatis 58, 2023, Gregorian.
It's purple.
Wait, if it doesn't say, you did it.
I guess we made this one.
For the newest arts and sciences Grail! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! However, Zenobia, you see, there was another rain this morning that attempted that attempted to give you an award. So we're going to read that one out.
Oh, really?
There are again three virtues which make up the symbol of our great land. The griffin still shows our fierce martial skill. The mountain stands for enduring service. The laurel wreath is still the symbol of our artisans. Without the fair laurel, there would be none to again enrich our lands through the beauty of their art. Thus, Zenobia Fiorentini, do we, fairest princes, Finn Bainson and Eduardo Francesco Maria Lucrezia, wish to recognize your glorious contributions yet again, and grant unto you another Grail of the Summits in recognition of your artistic skills. Bear our sign with pride. Set this by our hand and seal this 9th day of December, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian.
This was designed by good noble Catalin Cordova, and same with the calligraphy, and the illumination was by Tyrek Magnuson.
So the nice thing about Grails of the Summits for service, for arts, for combat, you can get multiple ones if you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
So
okay,
thank you so
all right.
much.
I'll
And
keep doing it, sure.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
For the two newest arts and sciences Grails, 3 cheers, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Again. An announcement. Those who are taking the train tomorrow morning need to meet in the lobby by 6 a.m.
So no partying for you. Or just stay up. Just stay up. You sleep on the train.
So thank you all for coming. We're grateful that you're all here. We thank you for your support, for your love, for your companionship, and for being part of the summits. Even if you're not part of the summits, you're now part of the summits. We very much appreciate it, and we hope to see you all again. And don't forget, 12th night's coming up, so we'd like to see lots of people from the summits at 12th night. That would be great.
Please come to 12th night. I would like to see lots of people. Please pay for your auction items too.
Oh, and auction items and flags and pins are still over there. So please come and pay for your auction items and buy a flag or a pin.
Another announcement. The children's choir will be performing here at 8 o'clock p.m. 8 o'clock for the children's choir. There being no further business, thus ends the court of their Alpine Highnesses, Prince Finn and Prince Eduardo. For their majesties on tier, long life! Long life! For the royal heirs, long life! Long life! For their highnesses of the summits, long life! Long life! For their highnesses of tier B, long life! Long life! For the baronages of the summits, long life!